What's up, guys? It's Captain Rice Productions back on the secondary channel here for the first time in 2 goddamn weeks. And it has been too long. I have so much to talk about in this update, including the fact that I'm back making content again, which just makes me so happy. So yeah, I've not uploaded in about in fact, almost 3 weeks. And I uploaded on one of my channels a week ago. I think it was my main channel, maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago, and that ended up being the final video that I was able to make with my old phone. And as you can see, I'm actually using a new one. Look, I can get right into the Legos, details on it. You can see the word Lego written on those studs. This one has a much better, newer camera than any phone that I've ever had previously, which is great. And it has a huge amount of memory, which means uploads are even more perfect. Let's get into those points of interest. And obviously, like we normally do in these, I wrote these down 100%. So let's go to a new point. So what happened, right? Well, I'm actually about to explain what happened, right? So this is my phone, or this was my phone for a number of years. I've had this phone since 2019. Yeah, 2019, but I know the phone's older than that, and to get one of my original ones clocked out. So back in fact, I'll even take it out of the case to show you. Right? You look at the back, right? You notice that you notice that the lens and stuff is kind of gone. So the camera was recording in a very blurry way. So I then, right, invested in this. Dusty. Now look, the phone is on, or sometimes it is. It's died right. There's not a scratch on the screen. Phone is completely fine. One of the LEDs or something inside it moved, which caused the whole screen to blow. So yeah, that phone then became no good back in early August, right? So what, 3 months ago? Take 3 months to get to this point. Which means there was no regular videos, but I was kind of okay recording with the blurry camera a little bit, so for the secondary channel, but definitely not on the main one because the quality just was nowhere near the standard that it would needed to be. And so this film worked okay for that. And then last week, after filming it using a selfie view to film that video with the Jabba the Hutt, this happens. Watch when you put the camera on, right? Watching. It's in selfie mode. If it was in selfie mode for real, you would be able to see me. Look, cannot hit record. Warning, camera has failed. Right, so that happened. So then I invested in this. It's a Samsung Galaxy J6. That one over there was a J5. I think that's one's like an S6 or something. But this one is optimal. You can see, I can go right into details on the dust and stuff, which I want to get rid of. But if I do that, first that this activates. It's bloody annoying. Oh, brilliant! See, screw it, done it now. Yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of what happened. I do apologize. I just didn't upload during then for either channel. Obviously, this happened what, a week or two ago, something like that. Nearly 2 weeks ago. It happened nearly 2 weeks ago, right? So I just didn't upload, or there was nowhere to upload. But you know, I arranged to get the hold of this. I only paid £40 for it. Basically, it's cheap, and it was owned by an elderly person who couldn't figure it out. So it's sat in a drawer for a number of years, which is great. So yeah, let's have a drink here before we continue. Yeah. Okay, so next point. Oh, my new phone. No, again, well, actually, kind of just covering it. My new phone is again a Samsung Galaxy J6. And it's amazing and it's quite good. It's the first phone I've had that doesn't have buttons, like an actual home button. Like, you know how this one actually has a physical, press button? Well, this one here does not, which is something I'm still really getting used to that, but eventually I'll be able to use it without, any issues, which will be great. If I want to get everything, it's got good storage. Camera over there could you could record like 20 to 25 minutes. This one I'm recording, and it's not even popped up like a timer, it's not put up like you have recorded 5 minutes out of however many you have left. So that is amazing. Next point. So my new display, I've been working on my shelves again. Here and there, just got another few things off that. So I've kind of been moving about the shelves again. I'm actually going to show you the organisation so it appears kind of a mess. Not great. I'm going to set it up again. So over here I've got kind of our speed right in the 2019 slave one. Yeah. Look at the detail it will show them. This video is also showcase how good looking the new videos are going to be. So there's that. So yeah. Here we have again the Twilight, which is one of my favourite Lego sets. I actually regret seeing this now because I see it started to disconnect right under there. I'll have to get on that. The shelf is just going to keep my kind of personal stuff in. Right. This is one of two Star Wars shelves. Well, not Star Wars shelves. The Pick-a-Brick Cup's got the Tournament of Elements from Ninjago. I think it's all my Super Mario stuff. I have bought Lego since the last one I bought, which was I think a September edition. So yeah, I have bought stuff in October and I have bought a few things this month. So I'll do one at the start of December, covering both months, probably. But yeah, then here's just Speed Champions and then other Star Wars sets. Kind of on here is where I made the biggest changes. So this is just absolute nonsense down here, which needs to be sorted. This section down here. These are two different types of stands I have. So this one is for the Marvel minifigures because they have the little bits on this stand, which has gotten dusty over the last 2 days. But yeah, that's the stand and its design. I also have this one, but I've not really used it right. This has a built-in security feature, so no one can use it. It's built on these two separate kind of green base plate things, but yeah. Not using any of them at the minute. The only minifigure is available on display is this one Darth Maul, this minifigure. So if you let's zoom right on those wonderful details. That's how good that camera is. But yeah, so you probably guessed by now that the giant stand that I originally built for all the 2012 figures technically no longer exists, kinda. I did tear it apart because it was taking up so much display space that I never really tried utilising, because I had built that stand probably about a month before I came into this room. I moved into this room at the start of April, so that thing existed pretty much from the start of March. So yeah, it existed for 8 months before its destruction, which was last week. But yeah, I'll show you what's in place of it now. So here I've kind of got all the kind of Tatooine base sets, just kicking around. Yeah, this is looking great. The camera quality, at least while filming it, does. The shelf is basically, if you move that over, dust as well actually. Camera makes it more obvious. Got all the Battle of Hoth stuff kind of going on here. This is got represents Mustafar, Coruscant and Cloud City. This is more Republic stuff. In fact, I actually got this yesterday from one of the magazine builder foil packs, which is kind of cool. yeah, it's Republic, we've got Separatists, we've got the Rebellion. Yes, I know that basically the rest of it makes it a Force Awakens set, but screw it. That's one of my favourite ships. It's got, it's got speed break on it. It has all the type, there's my two types of TIE fighter on it. All my Imperial ships for the most part, and Palpatine's throne room. Speed Champions boxes are back there. This I like with the TIE fighters and Imperial stuff, looks cool. That's still Clone Walkers. That's still completely random. So you may have noticed that between this and the last one, I used to keep the minifigures on display. I'm not doing that now, so basically it's back to Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Clone Wars. Oh, Clone Wars tag fell out. We've got the Revenge of the Sith minifigures in here. Episodes 4, 5, 6. Now you're probably thinking 7. Well, the tags and accurate, all the non-canon stuff is in here as well now, including the sequels and junk, so I kind of fit it all in here, because I actually come up with a new system for these. So, all the way back, I'll actually start with the top one, obviously, is like, this is all the Lego and Ninjago stuff. This one here, so back, all the way back in like February, me and my friend Terra Killer T1, will come up on YouTube, again, Terra Killer T1, collected the Series 21 minifigures, and there's a couple of random Space Police, you got the criminal to go along with that, we got Spaceman. They're not all space themed, like, we've got the plate for Tasmanian Devil, is Taz in here? Yeah, here. The Taz, we've got the Roadrunner. Basically it's kind of random, it's both CMF but also like multiple CMFs, and for instance I got him for £1 in a book that was being sold at the Entertainer. This guy here is from Speed Champion, so you can see what I mean with that drawer. And this is a drawer for something I only started like a month ago, and I'm not quite finished, but on the other day in fact we have a sealed item in here, which is a sealed Sylvie, which is kind of cool. These are like Marvel CMF minifigures that I've collected so far. But yeah, that's what's going on. Next point. So a lot of videos are coming, so I am actually not sure. And there'll be a reason why there'll be less videos, will actually be the next thing is because I'm getting a drink, I've got a sore throat. There we go. So I definitely want to get back to that thing I was doing. The last video I uploaded was actually stop motion. Guess what? I maybe want to do stop motion builds, I just don't have the time for them now. In fact, the amount of things I have time for has actually went down due to a new circumstance, but it is a good circumstance, which we'll get into in a brief moment. But yes, so yeah, that's about it. On the videos, I do want to continue that, but it won't be out for like a really long time. Also want to just to continue kind of video I was making in general. Like, although I need to find something between the weekly updates. Like weekly updates are the guarantee. I'm just still trying to find something in between. Next point and my favourite point. So guys, I do actually have big news, right? You guys ready to hear it? So basically, I'm 18, right? I'm going to be 19 in March, and I've never actually had a job until now. I'm not going to say where I'm working, I'm just going to say that I now officially work in retail, and I'm earning a decent amount of money, so I'm going to be able to buy more. It's only a temporary Christmas job, I will buy some more Lego to review and stuff. So yeah, that'll be great. Videos on this will probably be less, although I'm sure maybe the same frequency they have been the last couple months. probably like that. As for the main channel, I'm gonna figure that out. I also want to keep Friday as an upload day, but it might get to the point where that's what falling off again. Now I have to replace these. I don't want to get to the point where I'm not uploading, so Friday I'll try and keep. Tuesday, it just depends on my work schedule. Because, keep in mind, I do not get paid for any of my YouTube stuff whatsoever, right? The main channel is close to being profitable, but it needs to get to 1,000 subscribers, which I probably could get there by March. Let's say around then. Because on that channel I currently have 816 subs, but yeah, as soon as I finally got employment. Next point. So the next point is your ideas. Given that I will probably be making shorter videos, not your schedule by the way, I did get the new that 501st poster with that turbo tank. Here's the poster again. That's right underneath the 501st walkers and speeders, so that looks quite cool. Cool to me, so I'm quite happy with that. Also I got the shiny poster the other side, so yeah, 3 posters. But yeah, and that's the magazine right there. So the option of the posters was the helmets. But yeah. Your ideas for videos. See, when it comes to things like, the Mario figures and the Ninjago, well, the 2 Ninjago sets, I've originally was just going to review that stuff on this channel, but I don't think I will. I think I'd like to move that to the main channel, because who knows, I might be able to grow more with that channel by adding some reviews of other themes, like the Speed Champions will go in there, Mario, Ninjago. Reviewing the complete set of Series 21, because I don't know if it looks like it when you look in the drawer, but there is basically a full set and then some of the most recent CMF, like standard one, that's not including like Marvel and the Looney Tunes. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure there's a Muppets one coming out next year, so that'll be cool. But yeah, so tomorrow's Monday. I'm actually really tired. I'm filming this at 9:30 at night. I was at work today from like 10 in the morning till 6, so I'm pretty tired, so yeah. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next video, and I'll click when that is. Peace out.